Good afternoon to you and welcome. First up, as much as you can, details of who the suspect was, and do we know or are you investigating the fact that he was the alleged shooter?
Look, we want to keep the integrity of the investigations very close to our heart. I think it's still early days to be able to give the details of the suspect. I think in due course, of course, he's appearing on Friday. Most of the information will be devised there. What is critical for now, we just want to make sure that we finalize all the paperwork and the necessities that the investigators would want to get. And I'm sure that we will be able to get more. Our main aim is to also make sure that those who are responsible, because we do believe that there are others that are responsible, they are also brought to book as soon as possible.
I absolutely understand that there's stuff that you can tell me and there's stuff that you can't, but I am going to put questions to you, and let's do the dance if we can. We're also hearing today that the suspect that has been arrested is the son of a police colonel.
Well, that is something that was reported in the media on Tuesday. You'll recall, Jeremy, that there's been a lot of speculation on this matter. As to where that information is coming from, we don't know. It's sources from the media, but we can confirm that the suspect is somebody that we picked up in Johannesburg. As to whether there are any leakages between the police or not, I did not get any information in that regard.
Brigadier, are you able to explain to us the circumstances of the arrest? In other words, how it played out?
Well, it's investigation. That's what I can say for now. Then it took us to Johannesburg, and we managed to get the suspect. He was brought back to Cape Town this morning. So that is why I'm saying it's just a matter of just finalizing the paperwork so that we can take him to court. Are
you expecting to make more arrests?
Yes, there is a lot that still needs to be done. We have information that we've already gathered. We are expecting more arrests, yes.
Let me go back to a report that was well and prominently placed today in the Citizen Maverick. It says a week before his death, Kinnear was in Springs here in Gauteng, continuing his investigation into the alleged underworld boss Nafiz Modak. The suspect was arrested, we understand, in Springs or in Gauteng. Is there a connection then between where Kinnear was and where the arrest was effected?
Well, the connection would only be that the suspect was arrested in Gauteng. Hence, we're saying that that remains very confidential. We will be able to advise it later tomorrow.
Is there an official line of inquiry into the SAPS at this point?
Well, official inquiry on what, Jeremy?
I'm asking if there is an official line of inquiry into the SAPS, given the speculation, and I understand that you've called it speculation, that the suspect that is in custody right now was the son of a police colonel.
Well, we are from the Hawks, we're dealing with the investigation. If there are any other matters, I think the Office of the National Commissioner can deal with that.
I would continue with that by asking you, at the time of his death, Kinnear was also reportedly going to come back to Gauteng to make further arrests of 2 senior police officers. Can you confirm this? Because it suggests a strong link between the assassination and members of the SAPS, doesn't it?
Is that not information from the sources, Jeremy? Look, let us try and make sure that we protect the integrity. That is why sometimes we feel very much aggrieved when we have to give information even before the suspect has appeared in court. This is where we then lose cases, or on the other hand, our cases are then, first of all, we lose cases, or either our cases are captured in that regard. So that is why we say, rather let's wait for the right time, and then the right information will then be diverted as soon as possible.
I'm not sure if I didn't hear you or if I misunderstood. Is the suspect on his way to Cape Town, or is he in Cape Town already?
He is in Cape Town already, hence he is going to appear at the Bishop Levis Magistrate Court tomorrow.
All right. Brigadier Hangwani Molaudzi from the Hawks, thank you very much indeed.